Hello everyone. For my second video for the night, I'm going to be reviewing Batman vs Superman. And this film came after The Man of Steel. I did a bit of research, so I'm doing it in order. So, at least I'm trying to. And forgive me my last video because my speech impediment kind of got in the way a little bit. Since I haven't done this in 2 days, so just stay with me on that. So sorry about that. It happens from time to time. So apologies for that. With that out of the way, as I said, I'm going to review the DC film Batman vs. Superman. And before I go into that, first I wanted to say thank you to everybody that supports this channel from day one. Without all of you, ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't be here. So, I really appreciate that the support that this channel gets. So thank you. And due to YouTube's crazy algorithm to make this channel relevant and my work relevant, of course, if you like what you see and want to help out with the cause, my channel is at History Buff 2.0. You can't miss it. And to make all of you understand, if you're new to this channel, I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and gaming reviews. So if those are your thing, or your family or friends like that thing is also, send them my way, or you can check out my channel as well if you're new to this channel to see what you like. And if you do like what you see, please press the sub button down below with the notification bell. And comment down below, like, share, all the good stuff. And thank you all again for the gratitude. I greatly appreciate it. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the show today. As I mentioned after the Man of Steel review, this film will come into play. And now it's coming into play. So, towards the beginning of the film, we see the fight between Zod and Superman. And on the ground, we don't see it in this Man of Steel film for a reason. So we see Ben Affleck as, of course, Bruce Wayne on the ground, and he sees devastation, destruction, and death all over the place because of Superman and Zod not fighting somewhere else. So he vowed to take Superman down and save the city from that type of incident again. So when Bruce kind of goes into his business, and he does, he meets Clark Kent at a social event where, again, Wonder Woman comes into the picture as well. I'm not going to say how, because that's going to spoil the whole thing, but all three of them are involved for a reason. So, and mind you, this is her first appearance. Then her own movie came along. So, keep that in mind. So, basically, after all three met, and after Batman and Superman try to kill each other, that was the whole goal of this film. And there's a whole other villain that we see, but he's not seen as a threat until things happen later on in the film. And that, my friends, is Lex Luthor. And we all know who he is, and we know he's Superman's arch nemesis. So basically he does something very stupid / creative, I guess. So pretty much he goes to the ship where, I guess, he basically creates this new monster called Doomsday. When he does, it's a hard thing to realize and see, simply because if we know Superman, we know Doomsday, they're kind of on an even match. Just a little bit more. And of course when Batman wants to deal with him once and for all, with Superman, and he outsmarts him and everything, Doomsday is the main priority, and all three have to work together. And when Batman and Wonder Woman are out, because Doomsday in this film is too OP, he was, Superman had to deal with him alone and had to make the ultimate sacrifice to deal with Doomsday. Once and for all. And as for Lex Luthor, on the other hand, his crime against humanity was exposed, and he was sent to prison, pretty much. But somehow, some way later on, he comes back and finds out Batman's identity. That's in a different film, I believe. So, I forgot which one, but that does happen. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story, but I didn't go into a lot of details for a lot of reasons. So if you want to find out the details, you have to see the movie for yourself. I just told the plot storyline, pretty much, and a tiny bits of certain parts. So if you're interested in seeing this film, I would recommend to see The Man of Steel first, because that sets off this DCEU before it went down the drain, pretty much. So, with that in mind, I'll close it off with this. If you're a fan of DC and Marvel, and want to check this film out for your own opinion, I would say go for it. My thoughts on it were, it was a good film, but it's not top tier, pretty much. And of course, people are dogging on it. It was a bad film. That's their own opinion on it, and I have to respect it. So, my own opinion, like I already said, it's not the best film, but it's a good film, at least to me. So, if you're new to this channel and want to see this movie, just say give it a chance and have an open mind to it. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna be closing off the, review section now and go into my final thoughts. So, I really want to say thank you to all the people that supported this channel from day one, from up to now. And from the near future. Without all of you, ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't be here. So thank you very much for the love and support for this channel as it's growing. It goes up and down, unfortunately, but that's a part of it. And I really appreciate the people who help this channel. So thank you. And of course, due to YouTube's crazy algorithm nowadays, extra effort has to be put in from both ends to make this relevant. So, if you like what you see and want to help out with the cause to reach 200 subs, and all you have to do is just press the sub button down below, notification bell, comment, like the videos and so on and so forth. Those simple things, if you're interested to. So, other than that, thank you all for the love and support for this channel, and I'm really grateful. And that'll close off this video. So may God bless you all, stay safe, and I will see you on the final video, for the night at least.